Does poor sleep speed up aging? Research would seem to indicate that there is a link between accelerated aging effects and lack of deep sleep cycle, but as with most research, it changes quite constantly. But it does seem that our inability to sleep properly does have a very negative effect on our health. Not sleeping properly can speed up weight gain. We know it lowers our energy levels. It can totally destroy your sex drive, and some research shows that it can speed up the onset of things like Alzheimer's. Having poor sleep is therefore not a very good thing. But there are so many reasons why we don't sleep properly. Our modern lifestyle, having a television in the bedroom, poor diet, stress at work. So there's no one cure. I've run over a few things that help me, but for a lot of people it's a deeper, more systemic issue, and I'd like to suggest something which is a little different from the other things that I've spoken about. As our body ages, we tend to put on quite a lot of extra weight, and this extra weight decreases our ability to attain the deep sleep cycles. And the worse we sleep, the more weight we put on, so we're in a vicious spiral that it is very, very hard to break out of. You can do it through exercise, you can do it through diet, but as we get older, it's harder and harder to achieve things like weight loss through exercise and diet. Our bodies have become quite resistant to change. So eventually it's worth looking at other alternatives. There are quite a few supplements on the market, and one of them which helps counter the effects of aging also improves your sleep cycle, give you a deeper, more relaxing sleep. And I think it's worth looking into to see if it's something which would be meaningful for you. It actually is quite good for people over 40, men and women. I know it can have the effect of reducing sexual problems in men caused by lowering of testosterone and other age-related problems. So it might be worthwhile giving it a look. Having researched into it, because I do believe in a bit of due diligence on my part, it also seems to help in weight loss for both men and women. So click the link, look at it, and if you want to give it a try, it has a good guarantee on it, so I don't think you risk anything. But for some of us, our problems are actually quite systemic, so if the other things aren't working, it's worth having a look at this. I hope you sleep well.